Alright, welcome back guys. So this is version 1.0 of the bank project. Here's a demonstration. Got client here, you got server here. Tutorial, I showed that last time, I don't need to go through that one. Let's just go directly to the server. We don't need to get this annoying output, so I'll just disable it there. Let's register two accounts. Just give them both single character passwords. Now that's heavily discouraged, but it's still possible. There, we have one account. Let's make another one. John Doe. Cool. Now we have two accounts. Alright. Let's actually make John Doe an admin. Okay. Admin. User. John Doe. And set it to true. Okay. User is now an administrator. Let's open an account. John's first account. And of course we need to select an account type, so let's make it a savings account. Alright. Savings accounts slowly accumulate funds over time. Now, since John is an admin, we can of course transfer funds into the same account that they're being taken out of, which tells the server that we want to add funds to the account from nowhere. Okay, so let's add 100. Cool. Checking. And funds transferred. Funds have now been transferred into John's account. Let's stop the whole admin thing. John is no longer an admin. We can double check that by going list admins. Well, first of all, list. There's both the users, list admins. Oh, had a space there. Okay, yeah, no admins. Right, let's view our accounts. Now, since it's a savings account, it's probably loaded a bit of money. We can see that the rent per day is, well, 0.5, which means that there's going to be an account growth of 150% per day per account. So clearly it's going to increase quite quickly. Now there are lots more decimals past this, but I've truncated this for sake of simplicity. Okay, let's let's log out of this account, log back into the other one. Okay, log in, authenticating, and logged in. View accounts. We don't have any accounts. Let's open account. My first account. Let's just make this one a checking account. Checking accounts, of course, don't accumulate funds over time. They don't increase like that. Only savings accounts do. We can double check that. Well, we can't really double check that right now, but I mean, we can at least see that there's a 0 there. Let's log out. Let's log back into John's account. Okay. John Doe A. Authenticating. Cool. Okay. View accounts. John's first account. Of course, it's accumulated more funds. Let's transfer some of those. From account, send to me, account, my first account. Okay. Let's send 50. We don't need to include a message. I think that's fine. Okay, funds transferred. Let's log out of this account and check my other account. Log in. View accounts, my first account. Cool, there they are. Let's open another account. My second account. Oh, I forgot to select an account type. Look at that. And savings account for this one. Account successfully created. View accounts. Now, of course, since there aren't any funds, you can't really accumulate more funds on top of, well, 0. Because, well, 150% of 0 is still 0. So, let's transfer some funds into the savings account. So, from my first account to me at my second account. Let's transfer 25. Alright, checking, funds transferred, and view accounts. My second account. And 0.000. So presumably, there's some small decimals over here somewhere. This one does a lot of decimals, but they're just not being shown because they're being truncated. Let's check again. There they are. Alright. I don't like my account, let's delete it. Yes, delete account. Now, list. Alright, we only have one account. And we can double check that, because if we try to log back into the account, then it's going to tell us that that's incorrect. Okay, let's go to John's account then. John Doe. Okay. First of all, we can view our accounts. First account. See, it's accumulated some more funds. Not that much, but still a noticeable amount. Let's delete this account as well. Okay. This should mean that this account as well is gone. Alright, I think that's about it. Interesting things to note. Some of those interactions were completely done in XML, not in code. No thanks. For example, we have in the common XML, we have two flags that we can set for dialog views and for regular views in general when doing events. For example, exit will suggest to the console controller the thing that actually, well, instruments the entire thing. You can see it here, console controller. Now this one has somewhere a property called should exit. This thing tells the console controller whether or not it should be exiting. If that one's set to true, then the entire thing just closes, as we saw. Now, since this is true here, as soon as you select this option in the dialog view, then that'll trigger the should exit boolean, which will then eventually, in some graphics routine, trigger an exit. We also have close, which just tells the console controller to close whatever layout is currently open. In this case, it just closes this dialog view and returns you back to the previous one. And I think with that, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching.